The NFL Today on CBS Sports is presented by Southwest Airlines.
And welcome back, everyone. Right now, Microsoft Surface simplifies today's game in Kansas City between the Chargers and the Chiefs as we get you first on the field. Let's send you out there live with our announcers, Ian Eagle and Dan Fouts. Gentlemen.
JB, it's week 17 and only one playoff spot remains open in the AFC. It's simple for San Diego. A win here at Arrowhead, and they are in. For Kansas City, a bit more complicated. They need a victory and a lot of help as they make their way onto the field here in KC. The postseason picture, San Diego at 9-6 in the driver's seat. Kansas City at 8-7. Looking for a win and trying to stay alive. So what's at stake? San Diego, win and in. Kansas City needs the win, a Baltimore loss, and a Houston loss to qualify for the postseason. Happy holidays, everybody. Welcome to the broadcast booth. Ian Eagle along with Hall of Famer Dan Fouts. Jenny Dell will join us down on the sidelines. And for the San Diego Chargers, it's a play-in game. They get the victory. They will be part of the playoffs, Dan. And the one thing that has really stood out for San Diego, a lot of late-game heroics for this team.
Yeah, what's a surprise? They always seem to be in this situation each year, and they always seem to come through with the big plays to get the job done. And they get it done with these big plays. Pass interference on the Ravens against Malcolm Floyd. Eddie Royal's fourth down spectacular catch last week to go along with rookie Dontrell Inman's grab also on fourth down. And finally, Eric Weddle's forced fumble sent the Chargers up to win in overtime. And it has been a magical run for the San Diego Chargers.
And for Phillip Rivers, who took over as the starting quarterback for San Diego back in 2006, replaced Drew Brees. He is 8-0 in regular season finales in his career.
Yeah, and if it's possible to improve on it's already a stellar career, Rivers is doing it. He continues to be a fearless leader who never flinches no matter the opponent or the score, who plays with pain and never backs down, and plays with an unbridled schoolboy joy. And he's instilled in his teammates that never say die attitude, that they can win her no matter what the odds are.
Well, for Kansas City, Andy Reid turned this franchise around last season. They look to make another playoff run, but they've struggled down the stretch here this season. And then it took a turn this week. Alex Smith, a lacerated spleen. It was announced on Christmas that he would not play. Chase Daniel gets the start for Smith. Ironically, Daniel's made only one other career start in the NFL, and it came against San Diego in Week 17 last season.
And in that game, he played exceptionally well. An excellent passing percentage, a touchdown, no picks, and he hurt the Chargers numerous times on the ground. He's prepared, confident, and excited to have this opportunity to show what he can do as a starting quarterback.
A quirky stat for Kansas City. They do not have a touchdown to a wide receiver this season. No team in NFL history, since they've adopted a 16-game schedule, has ever gone through 16 games without a touchdown to the wide receivers. Defensively, Justin Houston is having a huge season in a contract year, and Houston has a chance to make some history today. He's been a sack master for KC.
Yeah, good timing for him. His 18 sacks lead the NFL. He has had 5 multiple sack games, and in just 3 sacks away from bettering the Chiefs' all-time sack record held by the late Hall of Famer Derek Thomas. And he told us yesterday it means a lot to him to be compared to Thomas for as much as Thomas did both on and off the field here in Kansas City.
All right, Dan, it's time for our Tools for Success, presented by Home Depot.
Antonio Gates has 99 career touchdown catches, with 15 of them coming at the expense of Kansas City. And for the Chiefs today, Jamal Charles needs just 21 yards to reach another 1,000-yard season, something he's done 4 times in his 7 years. Today, he should get it, considering the Chargers gave up 355 yards on the ground last week to the 49ers. And will we catch the Chiefs looking at the scores of the Ravens and Browns game and the Texans and Jaguars game?
We've got all the action coming up. It is the 110th all-time meeting between the Chargers and the Chiefs, an old AFL rivalry. It's the NFL on CBS regular season finale.
Molly's got a secret, but can Mike figure it out?
Blink once for yes and twice for no.
Did you blink when I blinked?
I don't know, did I?
A new Mike and Molly Monday.
Maggie Q and Dylan McDermott star in Stalker, CBS Wednesday. The Perfect Lineup, presented by DraftKings.
Welcome to the Perfect Lineup, where fantasy football, Scotty, still going strong this Sunday.
Yeah, you're looking for fantasy value in this last Sunday of the regular season. How about Mike Evans, Justin Forsett, and Robert Griffin III?
Played well against Saturday against the Eagles. Resurgent RG3 down in D.C.
Sponsored by DraftKings. This Sunday, get to DraftKings.com. Enter promo code PERFECT for free entry into the $250,000 Play Action Championship.
This holiday season, kids dream of amazing toys, and so do their parents.
And a beautiful entryway. Mastercraft is known for creating energy-efficient doors that look great and are built to last a lifetime. Stop into Menards today to find the right door for your home. We have styles and designs for everyone. Mastercraft doors are durable and have thousands of options to choose from. Right now, all special order interior and entry doors are on sale. This 6-panel door in oak or pine is just $88 after rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
App. Chicagoland's #1 destination for electronics and appliances has holiday savings on LG. Like this front-load washer and dryer for $728 each. This top-load washer and dryer for $647 each. This double oven range for $1457. And save on this door-indoor French door refrigerator. For free delivery, free recycle and haul away, and holiday savings. Apt. Pleasing people since 1936.
The final days of Toyotathon are here. Now's your last chance to get great deals on a huge selection of Toyotas, like the bold new Camry, tough, rugged Tundra, and roomy, fuel-efficient Prius. Hurry in today. Toyotathon ends January 5th. Just announced, get 0% APR financing for 60 months on your favorite Toyota models, like the new 2015 RAV4, Corolla, and Sienna. Hurry in today. These deals won't last long. Toyota, let's go places.
Aaron Kennedy, CBS 2 Morning News. Weekdays starting at 4:30.
It's the NFL on CBS, wrapping up the 2014 regular season. The Chargers and the Chiefs. Today's game is being broadcast in Spanish, where available, using the SAP button on your television.
Presenting Subway Fresh Buzz. Subway, the official training restaurant of Robert Griffin III, Justin Tuck, Anthony Barr, and athletes everywhere. Down by 7 in the closing minutes of regulation last week, the Chargers got a pair of fourth-down conversions with catches by Eddie Royal and Dontrell Inman. After a Phillip Rivers to Malcolm Floyd touchdown tied the game with 29 seconds left, San Diego went on to win in overtime, completing a 21-point comeback victory over San Francisco.
Introducing the new Subway Simple 6 menu. It starts with 6 of our best 6-inch subs, now and made just for you meals. For just $6 every day, you've really got it made. I got it made. I got it made fresh at Subway. Take your pick from 6 of our best subs, like the Italian BMT, tender turkey breast, sweet onion chicken teriyaki, and more. With a 21-ounce drink and a bag of chips, the new Simple 6 menu is value made simple every day. You so got it made. Subway.
CBS Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
A crisp 34 degrees in Kansas City. Before we kick it off, let's go down to the field. The Dell Report with Jenny Dell.
Well, Ian, it was a Christmas to remember for Chase Daniel. Head coach Andy Reid gave the team the day off, so Chase spent it with his in-laws. I had a nice day full of festivities, put his phone to the side, some good family time he was looking for. Afterwards, he checked his phone, had 2 missed calls from head coach Andy Reid. His wife had 2 missed calls from Tammy, who's Andy's wife. He automatically knew something was going on. So he called Reid back, realized the situation with Alex Smith, went into practice on Friday, had just one didn't practice with the first team, but told me that he was confident coming into today's game.
And Jenny, it's a golden opportunity for Daniel and for Phillip Rivers and the Chargers. It's simple. Get the win, and you're in the playoffs for the second consecutive year. What Phillip Rivers has done in Week 17 starts. 13 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. We know how good this team has been, Dan, on the road in December. 15-2 since 2006, the year Rivers took over.
Yeah, he credits the character and makeup of this year's team. A good mix of veterans who set the example for the younger players.
So 1st and 10. Kansas City won the toss and deferred, so the Chargers open up. Handed off to Oliver. He's got a running lane. Oliver stutter steps his way to a strong gain on first down. Good enough for a first down for San Diego. Fluker with the block. Offensive line changes. Injuries to Watt and Troutman. Trevor Robinson and Jeremiah Searle start at center and right guard. Malcolm Floyd. First time in his career he has started all 16 games in a single season. Floyd has remained healthy this year and has produced with 827 receiving yards. Rivers on a give. Once again, it's Oliver. Oliver. Good block from Fluker again as he runs into Maga for a 6-yard pickup. Defensively for Kansas City, Poe is going to the Pro Bowl for the second consecutive year. They've got Pro Bowlers as bookends at linebacker, Houston and Ali. What a 1-2 punch rushing the quarterback. And Jamel Fleming getting the start for the injured Phillip Gaines, who's out with flu-like symptoms. 2nd and 4. To Oliver again. This time Kansas City is ready for him. And they limit the rookie to a 1-yard pickup. Alan Bailey wraps him up for KC.
It's pretty obvious that the Chargers are going to try and take some steam out of the 2 outside linebackers you talked about, Ian. Ali and Houston. Both runs, all 3 runs, have been targeted right at those 2 outstanding pass rushers.
Mike McCoy, playoffs in his first year, chance to do it again in his second year. The San Diego team is 9-6 after a 38-35 thriller in overtime against San Francisco last Saturday. Eddie Royal is in. He sets up to the side of Rivers on a 3rd and 3. Rivers will put it in the air for the first time. Knocked down. 4th down for San Diego, and it is Houston.
Houston, 6'3", very athletic, number 50 here working against DJ Fluker. Watch his right hand go up in the air and just swat that ball. Lucky this ball wasn't picked off by Ali on the other side, or Ali might have walked into the end zone.
San Diego got off to a slow start offensively against San Francisco, had to battle back, trailed 28-7 at the half. Veteran Matt McBriar will punt it. Mike Cyphers put on injured reserve with a shoulder injury. The dangerous DeAnthony Thomas waiting for him. In traffic, Thomas doesn't take the fair catch, and the ball is jarred loose, but the play was whistled dead. Darryl Stuckey, first man downfield for San Diego, 43-yard punt. Chase Daniel, his second NFL start. We'll see him next when we come back.
This is a different kind of airline. One that invented low fares so everyone could fly. One that decides where to go next by putting your needs first. And knows people are its most powerful fuel. Some say we do things differently. We say, why would we do things any other way? Without a heart, it's just a machine.
The good more is all the end-of-season deals on great tech stuff at Verizon. The not-so-good more? Having the season actually end. Now get the powerful Droid Max by Motorola, free.
Quitters! You're all quitters.
And get a $150 credit when you switch to Verizon.
All this crispy chicken and ranch?
And just $1.29.
$1.29? Clear my calendar. I got a deal to close.
Just $1.29 for Wendy's Monterey Ranch Crispy Chicken. Our creamy ranch sauce meets crispy chicken and Monterey Jack cheese.
Hey, look, it's the State Farm guy. You pumped up our wallets with the discount double checking, so we want to pump
You out.
Sorry, what?
You flapping loser. You thank us later.
Pump up your savings with a discount double check. State Farm.
CBS Monday.
Wheels up in 30.
The missions are classified.
Word go.
The team is qualified.
The best of the best.
The suspects identified.
I need to know where this man is.
And the viewers
my kind of town.
satisfied.
Just doing what we do.
Catch NCIS Los Angeles, CBS Monday.
28-year-old Chase Daniel, an undrafted free agent back in 2009, spent time in New Orleans before getting signed by Kansas City. On the shovel pass, he connects for a 4-yard pickup to Jamal Charles, replacing the injured Alex Smith. Out with a lacerated spleen, was feeling discomfort during the week, and has been told that it will heal on its own, but it's about a 6-week injury.
Second down and 7 from the 24-yard
So 2nd and 6. Kansas City still alive mathematically for a playoff spot. But they need a Baltimore and Houston loss. Off the boot, Avant has room down the sideline, and he's got a first down. So just like that, Kansas City moving the ball quickly. That's a 7-yard pickup. Starting offense for the Chiefs. Rodney Hudson's the leader on this offensive line. He's had a Pro Bowl type of season for Kansas City. Backs and receivers, Travis Kelce, a major weapon. 60 catches, 778 yards, and 5 touchdowns in his second year for the Chiefs. Line of scrimmage is now just across the 30-yard line. We are under 12 minutes to go in the first quarter. Kansas City has dropped 4 of its last 5. Jamal Charles had 95 yards in the first meeting between these two teams week 7. It was a victory for the Chiefs. Defensively for San Diego, Sean Lismore had the big fumble recovery in overtime that helped set up San Diego to get the win against San Francisco. Manti Te'o, his first NFL sack last week against the 49ers. And in the secondary, Brandon Flowers spent the first 6 years of his career as a member of the Kansas City Chiefs, a second-round pick of the Chiefs back in 2008 out of Virginia Tech. Daniel keeps it himself across the 40-yard line and very close to a first down. Brought down by Eric Weddle. That's a different dynamic that Daniel brings to the field.
Well, University of Missouri fans saw this a lot in his career there with the Tigers. It's the read option. Watch how he operates here, faking to Charles, and then going and getting the first down with a head-first dive.
His senior year at Missouri, 4,335 yards, 39 touchdowns, 18 picks. So a new set of downs for Kansas City to work with. Give it to Charles. Looks for an opening. Good second effort. They couldn't bring him down, and then the second wave for Charles leads to a 5-yard pickup. Legit with a hit.
5 yards is what he averages. This year, 5.1, 5.5 for his career because of effort like that. Very difficult to stop with just one tackler because of how he moves his legs after contact. Good balance and a good 5-yard gain.
Voted to his 4th career Pro Bowl. Andy Reid, his second year as the head coach of the Chiefs, 16th year overall as a head man in the NFL. Signed a 5-year deal with this franchise. Give it to Thomas. DeAnthony Thomas, blazing speed rookie out of Oregon, and they can use him in a variety of ways. It's an 18-yard rip for Thomas.
Well, watch the blocking here up front as Thomas comes and gets the quick handoff from Chase Daniel. Good job that time by Ryan Harris there, and then the quickness in the open field by the former Oregon Duck.
We asked Andy Reid about Thomas. He said, they've thrown a lot at him. It's a tribute to the kid. He keeps learning. He said running back coach Eric Bieniemy has really played a big role in his development. First down, Daniel sets and throws. Hauled in. Connects with Bo. And another Kansas City first down. That one covers 12 yards.
Now, Daniel told us yesterday he wants to be able to set a fast tempo to start the game and dictate to the Chargers how the game's to be played. Said it won't be easy against Charger defensive coordinator John Pagano. Daniel refers to Pagano as a jump ball coordinator. Very creative and unpredictable when he wants to bring the blitzes in situations. But this is a tremendous start. 3 for 3 for Daniel.
Running play, Charles. Hit from behind and could not get around the likes of Connor. And Charles, a little slow to get up. Charles is not 100%. Andy Reid said he's been banged up. If you look at the numbers from Jamal Charles in recent weeks, he's just not getting a lot of carries, a lot of touches, and clearly limping as he heads back to the huddle. Charles is nursing a combination hamstring and ankle injury.
Yeah, watch the back of his ankles there. Corey Legion brings him down, and it forces Charles to the sideline.
Charles lost the ball at the end of the play, quickly brought it back in. 2nd and 9. Daniel underneath, setting it up for Thomas. And he is spun down behind the line of scrimmage by Gilchrist. It's a loss of 5 on the play.
You get an idea of what Andy Reid wants to do against the Charger defense. Is get the ball to the perimeter, whether it's Charles or Thomas or Chase Daniel on the Reid option. Very few plays have gone right at this Charger defense.
San Diego last week gave up 355 rushing yards to the 49ers, a San Francisco record. 3rd and 14. Daniel, the throw to Kelsey, the fake, and he'll come up short of a first down. 8-yard pickup. Matthews combining with Weddle. Eric Weddle going to the Pro Bowl once again. And it's 4th down for Kansas City. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt.
Kelsey, the leading receiver for Kansas City this year, now has 61. The Chiefs compare him to Rob Gronkowski with his size, 6'5", 260, and his ability to run after the catch.
Cairo Santos, the rookie out of Tulane, Lou Groza Award winner in 2012, had 4 field goals last week in the 20-12 loss in Pittsburgh. This is a 38-yard attempt. He hit a 48-yarder with 21 seconds left in the first meeting to help seal the win for Kansas City against San Diego. Flag comes down. Field goal was good, but
false start.
False start. Number 61 offense. 5-yard penalty remains. 4th down.
And first time we're hearing from Pete Morelli. So the false start will back it up. Rodney Hudson, 4th-year center out of Florida State.
It's always tough when your snapper double clutches there, but he was not the snapper on that play. Playing at right tackle.
So Thomas Gafford, the snapper. 43-yard attempt. Kansas City trying to get on the board here at the 6:38 mark of the first. Santos. It's perfect. Chiefs lead 3-0 in the opening quarter. Long drive for Chase Daniel and the Chiefs. They settle for 3.
The Lincoln MKZ, the first ever MKC, the new Navigator. The Lincoln Wish List event is on. It's the final days of the Wish List sales event. Get exceptional offers on the 2015 Lincoln MKZ or MKZ Hybrid.
Before she bought something for her husband, something for Buster, and a little something for herself, Nancy grabbed her iPhone 6 so she could pay with her Bank of America card using Apple Pay, the new, easy, secure, smart way to pay with a simple touch. That's the convenience of innovative connections. That's Bank of America.
The last 4 hours have seen one child fail to get to the air sickness bag in time. Another left his shoes on the plane. His shoes. And a third just simply doesn't want to be here. Until now. Until right booking now. Planet Earth's #1 accommodation site, Booking.com.
Yeah. The Lincoln MKZ, the first ever MKC, the new Navigator. The Lincoln Wish List event is on. It's the final days of the Wish List sales event. Right now, lease the 2015 Lincoln MKC for $349 a month.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Southwest Airlines. Book your low fare now at southwest.com. Bank of America. And by the Lincoln Wish List event. Visit your Lincoln showroom today.
Back in the home of the Chiefs, 11 plays, 54 yards. It took 6 minutes and 26 seconds. Chase Daniel was 5 of 5 on the drive for 25 yards, 7 yards on the ground. Santos with the 43-yard field goal and a 3-0 lead for Kansas City. Santos will kick it off. Chris Davis is the deep man for San Diego. For the Chargers, a win, and they're in. Kansas City needs a win and a Baltimore loss to Cleveland and a Houston loss to Jacksonville to qualify. Over the shoulder catch, and Davis is not going to take it out of the end zone. Chargers will have it at the 20, trailing 3-0 on the road in Kansas City.
Toenail fungus? Don't hide it, fight it with new FDA-approved Jublia. Jublia, efinaconazole 10% topical solution, is a prescription medicine proven to treat fungal infections of the toenails. Use Jublia as instructed by your doctor. Most common side effects include ingrown toenail, application site redness, itching, swelling, burning or stinging, blisters, and pain. Fight it! Ask your doctor now if new Jublia is right for you.
Introducing Amazon Fire TV Stick, the simplest way to stream all the entertainment you love on your big screen. Pop it in, grab the remote, and explore 200,000 movies and TV episodes from Netflix, Amazon Instant Video, Hulu Plus, and more. And Amazon Prime members can access thousands of titles at no extra cost. Introducing Amazon Fire TV Stick, the newest member of the Amazon Fire TV family, starting at only $39.
Celebrate America's greatest artists when Bruno Mars, Bruce Springsteen, and Lady Gaga perform. Stephen Colbert hosts the Kennedy Center Honors, CBS this Tuesday.
Tomorrow on CBS, the only thing smarter than a genius is a whole team of them. Check out the new hit drama that critics are calling a wild ride. Don't miss Scorpion. That's tomorrow at 9, 8 Central, only CBS. 3-0 lead for the Chiefs. San Diego, 1st and 10 at its own 20-yard line. Brandon Oliver in the backfield with David Johnson. And it's to Oliver, and he is hit with a flag down. No gain on the play. Tamba Ali firing through to make the stop. Pete Morelli sorting it out. 6:28 mark of this first quarter. San Diego 11-3 in its last 14 games against Kansas City. Phillip Rivers getting involved.
The illegal motion against the Chargers.
Illegal shift, offense, 5-yard penalty remains. First down.
Eddie Royal coming in motion, did not get set. And was actually moving towards the line of scrimmage when the ball was snapped. Rivers is going to call him over to the right side of the formation. Watch, the ball is snapped and Royal moving towards the line of scrimmage.
So a 1st and 15 for San Diego. Dime package here for Kansas City. Owens and Coleman are in. Working out of the gun, Rivers. Rivers sets up the short pass to Oliver. Drives across the 20. Monga, first man there. NFL Today update. JB and Boomer in New York.
Texans are hopeful.
Hey, guys, Houston's 4th quarterback of the year. That's Case Keenum going to throw a ball out to Arian Foster. He's going to take it in for the touchdowns. Texans take an early 7-0 lead. J.J. Watt just sacked and forced a fumble. Texans are all over the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Back to Ian, Dan, and Jenny.
And that is not good news, guys, for the Kansas City Chiefs, who need a Houston loss to Jacksonville and a Baltimore loss to Cleveland to stay in the playoff hunt. 2nd and 9 here for San Diego. Dealing with two newcomers on the offensive line, Robinson and Searles. Deep ball, over the shoulder grab. Eddie Royal, great concentration. Working against Chris Owens, and Rivers drops it in the bucket for 30 yards.
And it's a beautiful throw over the shoulder. As you can see, Royal's speed gets behind the defensive back there. And Owens just cannot make the play on the ball. A perfectly thrown pass by Phillip Rivers.
AFC Offensive Player of the Week, Rivers, 33 of 54, 356 yards, 4 touchdowns and 3 picks against San Francisco. Oliver makes a cut and able to get 3 yards on the pickup, hit down low by Hali.
Talking to Phillip Rivers yesterday, he said he's feeling a lot better. Still has the bulging disc and sore ribs, but he said he practiced all week. He says, I feel good, and he looks good.
You were going at him with those questions, rat-a-tat-tat, about his physical health and whether or not he's going to need surgery.
Well, I'm not a doctor, but sometimes I play one on Sundays.
And this Sunday in particular with Phillip, give to Oliver up the middle. Not much there. Maga limits him to a 2.5-yard gain. Injured or not, Phillip Rivers in December has been incredible. 15-2 on the road in December in his career. McMahon, Montana, Brady, and Darryl LaMonica on that list.
That's a fantastic number. Playing on the road in these hostile environments here in Kansas City, where the noise, as Phillip told us yesterday, is going to be playoff-style noise.
Ronnie Brown is in, the veteran. He stepped forward last week. Now in his 10th year in the league. Brown had a couple of big plays against San Francisco. This is a 3rd and 4. Rivers in trouble. Rivers is sacked. It's a combination. D. Ford, the rookie out of Auburn, getting there with Maga.
Yeah, the #1 pick, number 55, picks up his 2nd sack of the year. Look at the speed as he runs right by Ronnie Brown. Brown trying to pick up 2 guys. Josh Maga. Big play for the Kansas City defense.
San Diego forced a punt once again with McBriar. Anthony Thomas, who does have a return for a touchdown this season, an 81-yard punt return, is waiting for it. End over end. Thomas circling, going the other way. Thomas trampled down as flags fly at the 12-yard line. 10-yard return, 42-yard punt. Darryl Stuckey on special teams.
Yeah, because of Thomas reversing his field, it really makes it difficult for his blockers. This apparently is going to be a block in the back.
During the return, illegal block in the back. Number 24, the receiving team, half the distance to the goal, 1st down, and timeout.
Kelsey McCray called on the penalty. Phillip Rivers has dealt with some heat here in the chilly Kansas City area. 1st quarter action.
This is Matt. We saw him holding a Bud Light, which means he's up for whatever. Bud Light, the perfect beer for whatever happens.
I've been called a control freak. I like to think of myself as more of a control enthusiast.
Perfect 177 degrees.
And that's why this road warrior rents from National. I can bypass the counter and go straight to my car. And I don't have to talk to any humans unless I want to. And I don't. And National lets me choose any car in the aisle. Control. And so, what's the word? Sexy.
Go National. Go like a pro.
Hey, Rich, what's that in your hand?
My AT&T cell phone bill.
Verizon bill? Yeah. That's cool.
No.
How much are you spending per month?
$110.
$120.
$330.
Yeah.
What if Sprint could cut your rate plan in half and give you unlimited talk and text in the U.S. and match your data?
Goodbye, Verizon. I am done with AT&T.
Bring in your Verizon or AT&T bill, turn in your old phone, and we'll cut your rate plan in half. Visit us online or visit a Sprint store today.
Johnny Lee Miller and Lucy Liu star in Elementary, CBS Thursday, 10/9 Central.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Bud Light, who reminds fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. And by Papa John's, official pizza sponsor of the NFL.
Chase Daniel and the Kansas City Chiefs pinned deep in their own territory, leading 3-0. On a give, Charles up the middle. Charles creates some room to work with. That's a 9-yard pickup.
Go back to the first drive for the Chiefs. A little shovel pass to Jamal Charles for 3 yards from Daniels. Then the bootleg gets outside and hits a Vonk for 7. And then the read option picks up 7 yards on the ground. Good confident start for Chase Daniel. 5 for 5, and he's hit 5 different receivers.
Daniel, who backed up Breeze in New Orleans, learned a great deal from Drew Brees, how to be a pro. Flip it to the outside. First down catch for Kelsey. Kansas City will move the chains. Let's head to New York. JB Boomer, NFL Today update.
4th and goal at the 1.
Well, John Harbaugh rolls the dice right here. He's playing against Connor Shaw, a rookie quarterback for the Cleveland Browns, their 3rd quarterback. The Cleveland Brown defense says, no way, Justin Forsett, you're not getting in there. Game still tied, 0-0.
Ooh, Ian and Dan.
And a lot can still happen in the AFC the way things are set up. Baltimore clinches with a victory and a San Diego loss here to Kansas City. Daniel on time. Out to midfield. Kelsey loses the ball at the end of the play, but it was whistled down. Marcus Gilchrist came away with a loose ball, but it's a 14-yard completion.
You can see Kelsey lining up wide, running the crossing route. How about this pass right on target? Kelsey back-to-back catches, and in 3 plays, the Chiefs go from inside their 10 all the way out to the 49-yard line. Good pass protection that time for Chase Daniel.
Travis Kelsey, only tight end in the NFL to lead his team in receiving, yards, catches, and touchdowns. Daniel steps up. He's got room and some speed. Chase Daniel has been impressive here in the first quarter. 9-yard pickup for Daniel. San Diego having a tough time containing him.
And this is against a zone coverage. Watch the linebackers, Gatchkar, just drop into a zone here. Normally when a quarterback runs and has success on the ground, it's against man-to-man coverage when the linebackers are clearing out and playing their responsibilities. But that shows you the speed of Chase Daniel that time, running by Gatchkar.
Kansas City only 39 rushing yards last week in the loss to Pittsburgh, already with 52 today. 2nd and 1. Charles works his way inside for a 2-yard pickup. Low to the ground. Charles fights for the necessary yardage. And it's a first down for Kansas City, the final play of this first quarter. Chiefs with a 3-0 lead on San Diego, and they're threatening. We'll return to KC after these messages. You're watching the NFL on CBS, the regular season finale.
Find everything okay?
I did. Thanks.
Honey, you won't believe...
You were supposed to be out shopping.
Went super quick.
Happy birthday!
With Apple Pay, using your Wells Fargo card just got easier. Done.
Now, receive a holiday credit of up to $3,500 at the BMW Happier Holiday event.
The founder of Bikini Sports Bar and Grill.
It's obvious what gets people in the door. It's not our chicken breast.
Goes undercover. But what makes one employee?
I'm so mad.
Storm out. A new Undercover Boss, CBS tonight.
You are watching the NFL on CBS.
Playoff scenarios for these two teams here in Week 17. San Diego, a win, and they're in the postseason. Kansas City needs a win, a Baltimore loss, and a Houston loss to qualify. Phillip Rivers last week had some magical moments once again for the Chargers in their come-from-behind victory against San Francisco. Niall Davis is in. Davis takes it to the perimeter, and he's out of bounds inside the 30. It's another first down. Good block by Rodney Hudson. Get the fastest football scores and updates with the CBS Sports app, the fastest app for sports fans. Download the CBS Sports app now.
Rodney Hudson from his center position pulled out in front of Niall Davis that time and got him a key block that was set up well by Davis. And now this drive continues inside the 30 for the Chiefs.
Start of the second quarter, Kansas City 3, San Diego nothing. Chase Daniel is 7 of 7. And they've mixed in the run nicely. Davis right up the gut for 5 yards.
The Chiefs have only had one negative play. That was the quick screen pass to DeAnthony Thomas that lost 5 yards. But you can see the power of Niall Davis, 227 pounds, lowering his head and picking up about 6, about 4 that time. Or 5.
Really any of the above.
It was a good run.
2nd and 5. 8th play of the drive for Kansas City. Shotgun for Daniel. And a flag thrown. Could have been some movement on the right side.
Yeah, neutral zone infraction. Defense, number 54. 5-yard penalty remains. 2nd down.
The smart play here is by Ryan Harris. Watch Ingram jump. He could have gotten back, but Harris recognizes it and goes out there and tags him. Tag, you're it, and you're offsides.
Ingram explaining himself to John Pagano on the sideline.
Well, that sets up just a quarterback's dream situation. 2nd and less than a yard.
So pick your poison here if you're Kansas City. With a 3-0 lead. Daniel pats the ball, throws, incomplete. Albert Wilson will get the flag. The rookie out of Georgia State, the intended receiver. He and Daniel have excellent chemistry, worked together on the scout team quite a bit this year.
Sharice Wright came in a little bit too soon. And we'll get the call for pass interference.
Pass interference, number 25. Defense, automatic, first down.
Watch the right hand there as he grabs the right arm of Wilson. Ball thrown perfectly, but the interference there creates the incompletion. But another back-to-back penalties on the Chargers, and the Chiefs now inside the 15.
Remember, Kansas City does not have a touchdown to a wide receiver this season. This is a 1st and 10 at the San Diego 19. 4 receivers set. Out of the gun. Daniel throws it underneath. Catch made by Thomas and quickly hit. Let's head to New York. Busy day for JB and Boomer.
Turnovers hurt.
That's right. Case Keenum, an accurate throw right here to his intended receiver right over the middle. That's Wayne Grotz. He's going to take this ball back. 55-yard interception return for a touchdown. Jacksonville takes a 10-7 lead over the Texans.
Ian and Dan.
Well, it's going to be interesting how this day unfolds with all these teams involved. And both Kansas City and San Diego are included in that. Appears that Marcus Gilchrist is the injured Charger. We'll step aside.
I'm Angela, and I quit smoking with Chantix. People who know me, they say, I never thought you would quit. But Chantix helped me do it.
Along with support, Chantix Varenicline is proven to help people quit smoking.
It gave me the power to overcome the urge to smoke.
Some people had changes in behavior, thinking or mood, hostility, agitation, depressed mood, and suicidal thoughts or actions while taking or after stopping Chantix. Some people had seizures while taking Chantix. If you have any of these, stop Chantix and call your doctor right away. Tell your doctor about any history of mental health problems, which could get worse while taking Chantix, or history of seizures. Don't take Chantix if you've had a serious allergic or skin reaction to it. If you develop these, stop Chantix and see your doctor right away, as some can be life-threatening. Tell your doctor if you have a history of heart or blood vessel problems or develop new or worse symptoms. Get medical help right away if you have symptoms of a heart attack or stroke. Decrease alcohol use while taking Chantix. Use caution when driving or operating machinery. Common side effects include nausea, trouble sleeping, and unusual dreams.
I'm a non-smoker. That feels amazing.
Ask your doctor if Chantix is right for you.
They'll see you before you see them. Cops are cracking down on drinking and driving. Drive sober or get pulled over.
The holiday season is coming to an end, but we've got one more thing to share with you. The holiday clearance event at Walmart.
You can save big on items like select toys, electronics, and decor.
So that's it?
We're done here.
Head to Walmart now and save big.
Hi, I'm Anna Ferris.
And I'm Allison Janney.
We're so excited to be hosting the 2015 People's Choice Awards.
Join your favorite stars in TV, movies, and music when Lady Antebellum performs live at the People's Choice Awards. CBS Wednesday, January 7th.
You're gonna wear heels, right?
I'm wearing heels now.
Marcus Gilchrist heading to the locker room. A right arm injury for Gilchrist on the previous play. So Jaleel Adai is in at safety. Chris Davis is the nickel for San Diego. It's a 2nd and 7 for Kansas City. 3-0 lead for the Chiefs. Shotgun. Daniel finds the open man. Ball pops loose at the goal line. Kelsey comes up with it. Dwayne Bowe breaks the plane. Touchdown, Kansas City.
I'll put this in the time capsule. First touchdown reception by a wide receiver the entire season. Little hook route here. Bowe tackled by Weddle and hit right there by Adai. And if he had fumbled forward, Kelsey was there for the touchdown anyway. He does not break the plane here, but the officials called it a touchdown, and we have another Charger injured. That's a die. So 2 safeties and back-to-back plays. Marcus Gilchrist in the locker room, and now Adai needs help getting off the field.
They will review it. All scoring plays are reviewed, so they'll take a look to see whether or not Bowe got in on his own. Right now, it's 9-0.
No pictures of trucks pulling boats. No photos of men working on ranches. Just a Ram 1500 Eco Diesel that gets 156 more miles per tank than the Ford F-150 EcoBoost. Get more facts at ramtrucks.com.
Okay, bring him back down to the trot.
This is my business.
I believe in it.
I live it and breathe it. I put my heart and soul, blood, sweat, and tears into it.
I run on QuickBooks. That's how I own it.
So, Clinton, got any ideas for Macy's Week of Wonderful?
Do I? The week between Christmas and New Year's
Clinton.
never had a name.
Where are we?
Now it's Macy's Week of Wonderful. Things will never be the same. It's a week of super savings for all the new stuff you've been craving.
Come on in, exchange grandma's sweater.
Use your Macy's gift card for something better.
It's Macy's Week of Wonderful.
Can I see you in my office, please?
That's the magic of Macy's.
Thursday, January 8th.
The world's greatest detectives are back together in New York.
You startled me.
And better than ever with 7 all-new episodes in a row.
Decorum forbids me from showing my emotions during an interview, but I assure you, on the inside, I am doubled over with laughter.
Elementary. New episodes begin CBS Thursday, January 8th.
After reviewing the play, the receiver fumbled the ball and it was recovered by a teammate in the end zone for a touchdown.
All right, so Kansas City gets the touchdown, but Bo does not. So the streak continues for the Chiefs. No touchdowns to a wide receiver this season. There's the play from Bo losing the ball.
Yeah, Adai knocks it out before Bo's backside hits the ground. So the ball is a free ball, and Kelsey with one hop has a touchdown. And Bo's happy about that.
Happy about the touchdown, but it doesn't belong to him. Santos on for the extra point. Kansas City with a 10-0 lead. Chase Daniel is 9 of 9 in this first half. The Chiefs trying to stay alive in the playoff picture.
The good more is all the end-of-season deals on great tech stuff at Verizon. The not-so-good more? Having the season actually end. Now get the amazing Moto X in football leather, free.
Quitters! You're all quitters.
And get $150 credit when you switch to Verizon.
By 1914, the Dodge brothers quit the Ford Motor Company and set out on their own. They believed in more than the assembly line. They believed driving was a holy endeavor. 100 years later, the Dodge brothers' spirit lives on.
I have to ask you something.
Anything.
What is the Netflix password?
I love Steven.
It's all lowercase, one word?
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
Wherever the holidays may take you, Netflix.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. The Dodge Brothers. 100 years later, their spirit lives on. And by Intuit QuickBooks, supporters of small businesses and all the ways they own it.
Chiefs go 9 plays, 94 yards. It takes 4 minutes and 39 seconds. Kelsey, the fumble recovery for a touchdown as Bo coughed it up inside the 1. Santos kicks it off. And a roller picked up by the up man at the 19-yard line, Torrey Williams. Brought down at the 30. That's where San Diego will have it after the 12-yard return. So this streak still alive for Kansas City. No touchdowns for wide receivers this season. They came within 6 inches of snapping it.
Yeah, I guess we can open that time capsule, take this one out. Fortunate bounce for Kansas City. How about the balance that they've shown in their 2 drives? 141 yards of total offense, 72 passing on 9 passes, 69 rushing on 10 runs.
And San Diego in a hole once again. They faced this in Baltimore, came from behind, got the win late last week against San Francisco. Rallied for the victory. Rivers, drop ball. Dontrell Inman, who didn't drop anything last week. His first NFL catches came last week. The 2-year CFL veteran had 7 grabs for 79 yards against the 49ers.
Well, he lets the ball get all the way into his body instead of reaching out for it with his hands. You remember what he did last week? He was snatching the ball out of the air against the 49ers. That time, a low pass should have been caught.
San Diego converted on a 4th and 8 and a 4th and 10 in the Chargers' final drive in regulation. Eventually got the touchdown to Floyd to tie it, and then the field goal from Novak to win it in overtime. Play clock is down to 1. San Diego wasn't lined up right.
Yeah, Dontrell Inman obviously in the wrong spot. Rivers trying to get him to the right side of the formation. It was forced to call a timeout. That will draw a quarterback's ire.
12:38 left. Adai is heading to the locker room for San Diego.
Hello?
Baby?
Chris? Baby, I can't hear you. Hello?
I'm ready.
Baby, what's happening?
I'm ready.
Baby?
I'm ready to come home. I'm ready to come home, baby.
We miss you.
Rated R.
Shotgun for Rivers on a 2nd and 10. Fake the handoff. Rivers throws. Catch made out across the 40. Eddie Royal, who had such a big role in that win against San Francisco. 13-yard pickup for Royal. He had 10 catches, 94 yards, and a touchdown against the 49ers.
He's got 2 so far for 43 yards. Great quickness after the catch. Turn upfield and get the first down.
San Diego working quickly here. Line of scrimmage just short of the 45. Rivers is 3 of 5 for 49 yards. We've got 12 minutes to play in this first half. Give it to Oliver. Brandon Oliver acceleration into Kansas City territory. Effective run by Oliver. DJ Fluker with another key block, and it turns it into a 9-yard gain.
Well, watch Ron Parker come up here and hit Oliver, but Oliver is going to keep his legs going and pull right out of that tackle.
Ryan Matthews missing his 3rd consecutive game with a right ankle injury. That's a 2-yard pickup for Oliver. Good enough for a first down. Seven carries, 35 yards for Oliver. In the first meeting between these two teams, he had 15 carries for 67 yards. That was week 7, a 23-20 win for Kansas City in San Diego. Empty backfield. Inman is the motion man. Out of the gun, deep drop. Rivers steps, throws, separation. Eddie Royal with the catch. And Royal diving for the pylon. He won't get there. But it'll be first and goal for San Diego. Owens and Fleming back there for Kansas City.
A nice double move by Royal. A little out and up right here. Good design there. As Floyd goes to the post, he takes with him Jamel Fleming. And behind Owens goes Eddie Royal for 44 yards and right to the doorstep.
It's first and goal for San Diego at the Kansas City 1.
Really like the design of that pass play. Floyd clearing it out for Royal on the double move.
Oliver in the backfield. Motion man is Green. Rivers on a give. Oliver untouched. Touchdown, San Diego. So the Chargers are on the board here in the second quarter.
Well, let's check out the rookie. Jeremiah Searles at right guard here. Watch as he's going to lead the way for this walk-in as he takes care of Jay Howard, pins him to the inside, and Oliver has his 3rd rushing touchdown of the season. 69 yards in just 6 plays. Eddie Royal and Rivers getting it done big time.
Nick Novak on for the extra point. Actually kicked in 6 games for Kansas City back in 2009. San Diego cuts into the Kansas City lead. 10-7, the big play. The veteran, Eddie Royal. Royal and Rivers, that relationship continues to grow. And then they cash in. The rookie Oliver for Pater.
By 1914, the Dodge brothers quit the Ford Motor Company and set out on their own. They believed in more than the assembly line. They believed driving was a holy endeavor. 100 years later, the Dodge brothers' spirit lives on.
Perfect.
I don't know.
Beautiful.
I feel like it makes me look pregnant. Honey?
Spectacular.
You didn't even look.
Of course I did.
What are you watching? Oh, I love this scene. How late are we?
It ended 2 hours ago.
With the best screen of any tablet, the Samsung Galaxy Tab S is the world's most entertaining device. Get $50 off the 10.5 and 8.4-inch Samsung Galaxy Tab S at your local Best Buy today.
Our eyes. They have a 200-degree range of sight, which is good for me. Hey! And bad for the Barclay twins.
Your brain can send information to the rest of your body at 268 miles an hour. 3 times the speed of a fastball.
Take care of your most important parts with Centrum. Multivitamins expertly designed with nutrients people don't get enough of from food alone. Centrum, for the most important parts of you.
'Cause you had a bad day, you take it one down, you sing a sad song just to turn it around. You had a bad day, you had a bad day.
6 plays, 69 yards. It took just 2 minutes for San Diego to move down the field. Oliver, the 1-yard touchdown. 10-7, Kansas City leading the Chargers. Last season, the Chargers clinched a playoff spot with a 27-24 overtime win against Kansas City in Week 17. That was at Qualcomm. Nick Novak will kick it off to Niall Davis. Davis averaging 28.7 yards per return. He's got a touchdown on a 99-yard kickoff return this season.
The big question for the Charger defense is the health of Jaleel Adai and Marcus Gilchrist. Both are still in the locker room. That means the Chargers just have 6 defensive backs.
On the kick from Novak. Davis is going to take it out of the end zone. Davis trampled down at the 25-yard line. Coming up tonight on A New Undercover Boss, a restaurant owner goes undercover to find out what's cooking with his employees. New Undercover Boss, that's tonight only CBS. 3-point lead for Kansas City. Chase Daniel is still perfect. 9 of 9, 72 yards. And Daniel has 16 yards rushing. Doesn't have a touchdown, though. Remember, that Kelsey touchdown is a recovery. Was inches away from a touchdown to Dwayne Bowe. 1st and 10, just short of the 25. Fake the handoff. Daniel puts it in the air. Incomplete. Bowe, the intended receiver. First incompletion for Daniel as we send a downstairs injury update with Jenny Dell.
Well, Dan, you just mentioned it. Both Chargers strong safeties in the locker room currently. It looked like Marcus Gilchrist went in there with a right arm injury. And Jaleel Adai also went in a few minutes ago. I'll update you as soon as I find out what's going on.
Well, Darryl Stuckey is in there now, along with the Pro Bowler Eric Weddle. Mike McCoy's team has dealt with so many injuries. Just the center spot alone is a story in and of itself for San Diego. Charles didn't have anything one way and then slips down as Jared Johnson makes sure he couldn't get up. Loss of 3 on the play.
That may have been a misread by Chase Daniel. If he keeps this ball, he goes around the right corner here. And the Chargers doing a great job of not only penetration, but Jared Johnson. I think he fooled Chase Daniel on that play. Got in on the tackle.
Sets up 3rd and long now for Kansas City. Shotgun for Daniel. Daniel throws. Incomplete. Intended receiver, Avant. Pressure coming from Dwight Freeney.
Avant on a hook route over the middle against the zone here. Settles down, ball thrown slightly behind him, but that's the type of catch that Jason Avant has made throughout his career. Very athletic and acrobatic receiver. And it's 3 and out for the Chiefs offense. And you can feel the momentum swinging to the San Diego sideline.
And it's Eddie Royal, the return man from San Diego. The punt from Dustin Colquitt. Royal backpedals. He's got plenty of room, though. Starting from the 17. Royal makes his move. Flag down. Dropped at the 29-yard line by Zombo on special teams. 59-yard punt and a 13-yard return. Flag is at the 23.
During a return, illegal block in the back, number 25, the receiving team. 10-yard penalty, first down, and timeout.
It's Darryl Stuckey called on the penalty. San Diego will have the football. 9:44 to play in the second quarter. We're back to Kansas City after this.
Dad, I know I haven't said this often enough, but thank you.
Thank you, Mom, for protecting my future.
Thank you for being my hero and my dad.
Military families are uniquely thankful for many things. The legacy of USAA Auto Insurance could be one of them. If you're a current or former military member or their family, get an auto insurance quote and see why 92% of our members plan to stay for life.
If you've ever wondered how you're going to survive another harsh winter, or stay dry from torrential rain showers, or savor the last warm rays of sun, step inside the Jeep Grand Cherokee and wonder no more. This is the Jeep Grand Cherokee, the most awarded SUV ever. Well-qualified lessees can lease the 2015 Grand Cherokee Laredo for $369 a month.
This new year, TV's best is on CBS. Wow.
Thank you.
Great job, everybody.
To have your own show, to me, is mind-blowing.
Start your new year with America's most watched network. Only CBS.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Pepsi. Hype your hometown with Pepsi at Pepsi.com/halftime. And by FedEx One Rate. Simple flat rate shipping with the reliability of FedEx.
First 3 possessions for San Diego. Couple of punts. Touchdown drive. A pretty quick one from the Chargers last time out. Big play came to Eddie Royal. And a hit for Donald Brown. Over the middle, Brown with a gain of 6 for San Diego. Kevin Vickerson injured for Kansas City. A calf injury. His return is questionable. And now DJ Fluker is down for San Diego. Trevor Robinson is in at center. Jeremiah Searles in at right guard, and Willie Smith would slide over and play right tackle in the absence of Fluker.
And the Chargers' Johnny Troutman got hurt last week. Their right guard against the 49ers.
Knee injury for Troutman. He had started all 15 games.
Here is Fluker, 76. And again, it's one of those situations. Guy's doing his job, doing a good job blocking his man, but then gets rolled up from behind on the ankles, and you wonder about the knee in that situation. Just bad luck.
And Jaleel Adai is now jogging from the locker room back to the San Diego sideline. So Adai makes his return. He was tested for a concussion. Injuries continue to be a big part of the story for San Diego. We're coming back.
Baby?
Chris? Baby, I can't hear you. Hello?
I'm ready.
Baby, what's happening?
I'm ready.
Baby?
I'm ready to come home. I'm ready to come home, baby.
We miss you.
Rated R. People across America are taking advantage of Sprint's Cut Your Bill in Half event.
What's on your head?
My AT&T bill.
My Verizon bill.
What's the monthly rate?
85.
About 160. What if Sprint could cut your rate plan in half?
I would love to cut that in half.
And give you unlimited talk and text in the U.S. and match your data.
That's incredible.
Bring in your Verizon or AT&T bill, turn in your old phone, and we'll cut your rate plan in half. Visit us online or visit a Sprint store today.
Canadian bacon, Italian sausage, Spanish olives. It's like having the whole world in your hands and then in your mouth.
The Works Pizza. Get a large for only $12. Add a Red Kettle cookie for only $6, and a portion of the proceeds will go to the Salvation Army.
Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
DJ Fluker just walked gingerly to the San Diego sideline. Looked to be a right knee issue. Willie Smith is the backup, former Oakland Raider, and played with Washington as well. He's in at right tackle. 2nd and 5 for San Diego. Royal, the motion man. 3-point lead for Kansas City. We approach 9 minutes to go first half. Running play to Donald Brown. And the pile is pushed out across the 20-yard line. Very close to a first down for Brown. Maga in on that stop for Kansas City.
Yeah, real good double team that time between Willie Smith and Jeremiah Searles. And Brown got right in behind them to pick up the first down.
So they move the chains. 1st and 10 at the San Diego 22.
Willie Smith, very valuable backup, can play both sides, left and right tackle for San Diego.
Undrafted free agent in 2011. First down for San Diego. Take the handoff. Flag is down. David Johnson with just his 2nd catch of the season. Johnson banked forward across the 30-yard line, but the penalty marker is down at the 14.
Holding, number 78 offense, 10-yard penalty remains, first down.
It's the veteran Chad Reinhardt on the left side of the San Diego offensive line.
And after that play, left tackle King Dunlap was limping around as he's trying to keep Tamba Hali away from Phillip Rivers. But penalties really hurting the Chargers as much as their injuries are.
Dunlap has quietly had an outstanding season protecting the blind side of Phillip Rivers.
Can a guy 6'9", 330 be quiet?
He's done it.
Yeah, great job.
Donald Brown in the backfield. 1st and 20 now. They give it to Brown. Brown circling to the outside. And angles out of bounds. Justin Houston did not allow him to get upfield. No gain on the play.
Yeah, Houston fights off the block of Willie Smith. Really an athletic outside linebacker. Watch as he stones Smith right there and has enough speed to force Brown out of bounds.
We asked Houston about the 18 sacks this season. He says, I don't really remember the sacks. I remember the ones that should have been sacks. The ones I didn't get where the quarterback just got rid of it. So it shows you where his mindset is. Rushing the passer. 2nd and 20 now for San Diego. From the gun. Rivers in trouble. Rivers is dumped. Back at the 6-yard line. Rivers goes down. Houston, first man there. Loss of 6. Ali contributing.
Well, left side of the screen comes Houston. Right side is Ali. But Houston grabs him first. Ali jumps on his back. And they split this sack.
On a 3rd and 26. The awkward handoff to Brown. San Diego goes conservative, not taking any chances deep in its own territory, and the Chargers will punt after the 6-yard pickup.
Now, Rivers saw the Chiefs had 12 men on the field, was trying to get the ball snapped early to catch the Chiefs and pick up a free 5 yards.
That Fluker is heading to the locker room for San Diego. More bad news for the Chargers. DeAnthony Thomas will be the return man at the 42-yard line. And a player being escorted, Kelsey McCray, to the sideline for Kansas City.
Yeah, the side judge came out and saw him in some discomfort here. alerted the sideline of the Chiefs to take a look at McCray.
It's a long walk here in Kansas City. If you're the opposing team, to get to the locker room. Fluker's still not to the tunnel. Breyer punting. Didn't get all of it. Thomas moves forward, catches cleanly in San Diego territory. Looking for the sideline. DeAnthony Thomas brought down inside the 10. DeAnthony Thomas, who also ran track at Oregon. We just saw the sprinter speed.
And we saw a real poor punt that time by McBriar here. Ball caught at the 50-yard line, and the speed to get around the corner. 37-yard punt with very little hang time, a 41-yard return, and the Chiefs have flipped the field on the San Diego Chargers.
The Chiefs are set up nicely at the 8 with just over 6 minutes to go in this first half. 3 tight ends in this formation. Kelsey, Fasano, Gordon on first and goal. It's a give for Charles. Stacked up after picking up 3 yards for KC.
Chiefs coming with 3 tight ends that time. Fasano, Kelsey, and Richard Gordon. And that's where Jamal Charles' play was designed to run. It's just to the 5-yard line. Chargers with wholesale substitutions. 5 new defenders come in.
Second and goal for Kansas City from the 5. Chiefs trying to extend their lead. Motion man is Kelsey. Shotgun. Daniel is sacked. Back at the 12, Dwight Freeney, the veteran.
Yeah, great job by Freeney coming around the corner here. Beats the block of Eric Fisher. 111.5 sacks for the 13-year veteran from Syracuse.
This defense run by John Pagano. These players play hard for Pagano and really admire his spirit and his approach. Third and goal for Kansas City. Shotgun for Daniel. Daniel throws into a crowd. Dwayne Bowe with the catch, but he's brought down short of the goal line. 8-yard pickup. It's 4th down for the Chiefs.
And that shows you just how critical that sack was by Freeney. The Chiefs, who do not throw the ball down the field very often, a lot of short slant routes, as this one is in a real crowd. Fabulous catch by Bowe as he's hit by Weddle and Flowers.
Cairo Santos on for a chip shot from 21 yards away for Kansas City. Converted on a 43-yard field goal in the first quarter. And he connects. Kansas City 13, San Diego 7. Dwight Freeney, big sack on 2nd and goal to move the Chiefs back, and then Kansas City has to settle for the field goal.
All right, listen up. Out on that field today, you will be ready for anything. And I want you to always remember, this is the greatest team you will ever be part of.
There's a team that makes a real difference in the world. Join the team that makes a difference.
Celebrate America's greatest stars at the Kennedy Center with performances by Bruno Mars, Bruce Springsteen, and Lady Gaga. Stephen Colbert hosts Tuesday at 9, 8 Central, only CBS. Pivotal play from the San Diego defense to force Kansas City into a field goal attempt as opposed to a 3rd and goal from tight range inside the 5.
Chiefs really wasted a great punt return by DeAnthony Thomas. Eric Fisher getting beat by Freeney. It just changes your entire play selection. You can see on this short slant route, the Chiefs couldn't get in the end zone.
Cairo Santos kicks it off. Chris Davis, the return man, and it is returnable. Davis could not get by the 23, but a face mask as Davis was jarred at the 23-yard line.
Yeah,
Personal
James
foul,
Michael
grabbing
Johnson.
the face mask, number 35. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
They called West, but I think you nailed it, Dan.
But, you know, it was not a face mask. Actually, it was inside the shoulder
There's
pad.
no foul on the play.
So they just chatted about it and said no penalty. Did Johnson? Yep, he got it underneath.
Yep, right. And the reaction by Davis makes you think it's a face mask, but you know what that is? That's a horse collar tackle because his hand is inside the shoulder pad there. So that should be a penalty anyway.
San Diego will have it at the 23-yard line. They have 3 minutes and 50 seconds to work with. They trail 13-7 in the second quarter. They only had 69 rushing yards in the first meeting with Kansas City. They have 52 yards on the ground in this first half. Oliver tack on some more as Oliver crosses the 30-yard line. Very close to a first down. Trevor Robinson with a good block. It is enough. They'll move the chains.
And really smart running by Oliver, too. Not a lot of dancing, just putting his head down and driving straight ahead and picking up 10 for the first down.
Oliver remains in there. We have 3:24 to play in this first half. David Johnson in front of him. Give it to Oliver again. Stutter step. Good patience by Oliver. Waits for the hole to develop. Turns it into a 5-yard pickup.
How valuable Brandon Oliver has been filling in for Ryan Matthews as the primary back for San Diego.
Matthews suffered that right ankle injury on December the 7th against New England. Oliver again. And this time Kansas City prepared for it. Josh Maga. Played for Bob Sutton when Sutton was with the Jets. Sutton, the defensive coordinator for Kansas City. When they needed somebody, they signed Maga, and he has led the Chiefs in tackles this season.
And he has 80 solo tackles on the season. Just like that one.
Bob Sutton, now in his 15th year in the NFL, was the former head coach at Army for 9 years. And his defense has forced San Diego into a 3rd and 9. We come up on 2 minutes to play, first half. Working from the gun, Ronnie Brown is in there for the Chargers. Protection holds up. Or does it? Rivers is hit from behind. Justin Houston. Another sack for Houston. And we've hit the 2-minute warning in the second quarter. San Diego will punt it on 4th down when we come back.
Can we get a little help? We've got Pepsi.
What if we just take like 15 minutes? Halfway through the game? They got Pepsi. So what do we call that? Halftime. I like it.
Even the first halftime wasn't halftime without Pepsi. See Katy Perry live in the Pepsi Super Bowl 49 halftime show.
Thanks.
FedEx has solutions to enable global commerce that can help your company grow steadily and quickly.
Cut it out. See you tomorrow.
I taught you how to do it, okay?
Too good. Keep pedaling. Keep pedaling.
Life insurance from New York Life can help your family keep good going.
Introducing the new Philips Norelco Shaver Series 9000 with Contour Detect technology that flexes in 8 directions for the perfect shave at any angle. Go to philips.com/new to save up to $40. Innovation and you. Philips Norelco.
a clean win. Brought to you by Tide. Quarterback Matt Ryan was kept stain-free last week as the Falcons didn't allow a sack. Center James Stone, guards Justin Blaylock and Gabe Karimi, and tackles Ryan Schrader and Jake Matthews allowed Ryan to throw for over 300 yards and a touchdown in Atlanta's win over the Saints. Keep stains from scoring. Tide, trusted by all 32 NFL teams.
These geniuses may not fit into the world.
What's that?
Something not normal.
But they're the only ones
Chasing bad guys isn't our thing.
Well, it is now.
who can save it.
I want to be you. Good luck. Love doesn't exist. It's okay to admit you don't have all the answers.
Every problem has a solution.
The new hit drama Scorpion, Monday, 9/8 Central.
Coming up, Verizon Halftime Report, JB and the rest of the gang, latest NFL scores and highlights. First half analysis, all coming up on the Verizon Halftime Report. Justin Houston has now tied Derek Thomas for the franchise record, 20 sacks in a single season. And he's joined a select group, the 10th player to do it. McBriar the punt, DeAnthony Thomas from the 28. Thomas works the sideline. Thomas still going. What an effort in the first half by Thomas as he's brought down inside San Diego territory.
Well, Justin Houston hasn't just sacked Phillip Rivers today. He blocked the pass. He ran Donald Brown out of bounds. And this is the first of his 2 sacks here in the first half. But that last sack, he beat Willie Smith, single blocking. So the injury to DJ Fluker being felt there. But look at this list now. Justin Houston tying the great Derek Thomas.
1:45 to play from midfield. Charles. Good pause by Charles to turn that into a 4-yard pickup for Justin Houston. We asked him about the contract. He said that before the season started, he told his coaches and his teammates that the contract would not be a distraction. The last thing he wanted was for it to affect the team. Houston is unsigned. He will be a free agent at the end of the season. Daniel over the middle. Kelsey has mastered that move. The catch and then the curl upfield for extra yards. 10-yard pickup for Kelsey and a first down. Timeout called by Kansas City. Chiefs have 2 remaining.
Chase Daniel now 11 of 13 for 90 yards. Kelsey with that quick move right around Manti Te'o.
You went back to watch the San Diego-Kansas City game from last season, the one that Chase Daniel got his first NFL start. What stood out from that, and now that you've seen him in the first half and the kind of performer he is?
He doesn't look like a backup quarterback. I mean, he gets back in the pocket, throws with authority, and you can just see he's got a little bit of cockiness to him. He's had a lot of success at Missouri. He was a great quarterback for the Tigers, and he's just been waiting his time. Learned a lot from Drew Brees, and he's learned a lot from Alex Smith in his 2 years here in Kansas City.
First and 10, just short of the 35. Daniel has 1:15 on the clock. Daniel, protection is there. Daniel throws it on the line. Travis Kelce hit by a die who's back in there for San Diego. He just saved a touchdown.
And this is a beautiful throw. Low and away to Kelce, away from a die's tight coverage there. Kelce with real quickness after the catch.
Eric Weddle said Kelce is Gronk-like, a great route runner. It's Kelce again. They're feeding him the football. Kelce with a catch at the 9 and a timeout called by Kansas City. Manti Te'o and a die combined to bring him down. It's funny, you asked Daniel about how he will sleep before his second NFL start and how he slept before his first NFL start. And Daniel said, I actually slept better before my first start than all of the other nights that I've been the backup QB, because when you're getting the start, you know what your role is. When you're the backup, you have no idea if you're going to get called upon on the second play of the game, the second to last play of the game.
Yeah,
it's a mystery.
Yeah, you don't know what the situation's going to be, so your preparation is that much greater because it happens in an instant, or as players like to say, a heartbeat.
He said what he learned from Alex Smith, his leadership. In every situation, Smith has always been the same guy. When they're up, when they're down, so that's made the biggest impression on Daniel. Second and 7. Drop ball. Albert Wilson. Kansas City is very high on Wilson's skills. Undrafted free agent from Georgia State. Did a little bit of everything in college.
But this pass offense just drives me nuts, though. You see all these short passes. Here you are in the red zone, and you haven't seen one ball thrown into the end zone by the Chiefs. Second time they've been down here. Third time, actually. And yet they rely on these short passes and expecting their receivers to break tackles and get into the end zone.
3rd and 7 now from the 9. Neither team is converted on a 3rd down. Daniel out of the pocket. Daniel throws it incomplete. He thought he was going to have a running lane, but then Melvin Ingram made sure that he didn't.
Ingram has really made an impact with this Charger defense second half of the season. You can see him just eyeing Daniel, not really rushing him, but then getting by the block of Ryan Harris and forcing a incomplete pass, a pass that came dangerously close to being picked off.
This is another win for the San Diego defense, but you look up, Kansas City continues to put points on the board. 27-yard attempt for Cairo Santos. Colquitt will hold it. Gafford the snapper. Santos gets it to go. 16-7. Kansas City with 33 seconds to go in this first half. Don't forget, coming up, Verizon Halftime Report. JB, Tony, Bart, Boomer, Coach Cower. NFL scores, regular season finale, playoff hopes still alive. Highlights and analysis. That's the Verizon Halftime Report. So Chase Daniel is 13 of 17, 117 yards, no touchdowns, no picks. Santos with 3 field goals, a fumble recovery for a touchdown for the tight end Travis Kelce, who's had a Pro Bowl type season. And San Diego trailing at the half once again. Mike McCoy's team was down 28-7 at halftime last week in Santa Clara.
And the Chiefs have played a real clean first half. No turnovers, no fumbles or interceptions, and only 2 penalties. Andy Reid's got to be extremely happy with their execution on both sides of the ball.
Santos will kick it off. Chris Davis is deep for San Diego. Kansas City will get the ball to start the second half. They won the toss and deferred. From the 2, Chris Davis. Davis stood up and lifted at the 18-yard line by Sorensen. So for San Diego, pretty simple. Chargers win, they're in the playoffs. For Kansas City, Chiefs need a win, they need a Baltimore loss, they need a Houston loss.
1st and 10, San Diego, and the Chargers.
Baltimore is tied 3-3 with Cleveland at the half. DJ Fluker returns for San Diego on the right side of that offensive line. Left earlier with an apparent knee injury.
In the last play the Chargers ran offensively, his replacement, Willie Smith, was beaten by Justin Houston.
San Diego has 2 timeouts remaining, 28 seconds left. Running play to Oliver. Oliver slicing through. That carries it across the 35. San Diego uses a timeout. Stop the clock with 21 seconds to go. In the second quarter, it's an 18-yard run for Oliver. "12 carries, 66 yards, and a touchdown for Oliver. For Nick Novak, maybe an opportunity here, looking to get it to the 35-yard line. Career long of 53 that he kicked 3 years ago.
And earlier in the day, the wind would be at his back, but you look at the streamers at the top of the goalposts, and they are just hanging straight down, no wind at all.
San Diego needs 30 yards to get Novak into his zone. 21 seconds to go, second quarter. Shotgun for Rivers. Rivers moving out of the pocket. Dials up the deep ball. Collision. Intercepted. Kurt Coleman ranging over. Eddie Royal, the intended target. Chargers turn it over.
It's the same type of route that Rivers hit Royal for 44 yards earlier here in the second quarter. A little out and up by Royal. There's the out. There comes the up. Now watch the range, though, for Coleman coming from center field and high-pointing this ball and absorbing the hit from his teammate, Chris Owens, to make the interception.
So Chiefs have it at the 20. 12 seconds left. Chase Daniel will take a knee. If the officials will let them snap it. All turnovers are reviewed. They may have just been double checking. Daniel kneels down. Kansas City. Playoff hopes still remain up in the air for the Chiefs. They need a win and then a lot of help.
Friday, Hawaii Five-0 returns with 3 new episodes in a row.
Imagine what that could do to your head.
Guest stars Eric Roberts and William Forsythe. New Hawaii Five-0. Then get ready for the first Blue Bloods of 2015. After Hawaii Five-0, CBS this Friday.
CBS congratulates Allison Janney, Golden Globe nominee for Mom.
Gifts out there, awesome Christmas selling, but out because hang in my stocking, I can hear you knocking. Is that you, Santa Claus? Sure is dark out, ain't the slightest spark out.
Right now, receive a holiday credit of up to $3,500 at the BMW Happier Holiday event.
Celebrate 2015 with 15% off during Menards Bag Sale. Want a treat for your furry friend? Throw it in the bag. Need new tools? Put it in the bag. Getting low on batteries? Pack it in the bag. Want to give your walls a new look? Drop it in the bag. Stock up on this, save on that. No matter how you stack it, no matter how you pack it. The Menards Bag Sale has returned, so save 15% on anything you can fit in the bag. Sale ends January 4th. Some exclusions apply. See bag for details.
It's the Silverado year-end event. Time to get the Chevy Silverado on your list with the best offer of the year on the most awarded pickup of 2014. There's no better time than now. Hurry in. The last of the 2014s are going fast.
Now get $7,500 in total savings plus $2,000 in trade assistance on a 2014 Chevy Silverado Crew Cab All-Star Edition. See your local Chevy dealer today.
Tom Selleck in Blue Bloods tonight after the news.
CBS Sports presents the Verizon Halftime Report.
And welcome back to our New York studio and the Verizon Halftime Report. I'm JB along with Tony, Coach Bart, and Boomer. Let's get right to the first half.
We've been looking for that Kansas City receiver touchdown all season. Here it is right here. Chase Daniels, Travis, Dwayne Bowe. And no, he fumbles, picked up by Travis Kelce, but they still lead. Kansas City does 16-7 in the first half.
Somebody better tell the Ravens to wake up. How about John Harbaugh? He goes on it for 4th and 1 early in the game. Why? You're playing against a rookie quarterback, Connor Shaw. Kick the field goal, take the lead. 3-3 uninspired football by this Baltimore offense today.
Jacksonville, Houston right here. You're going to see J.J. Watt getting his crowd fired up. He's got 2 sacks on the day already. Whoa. You can see Jaguars cornerback Dwayne Grouch. He's going to pick the ball right here. He's going to take it back 55 yards down the sideline. Jaguars go up 10-7 at this point right here. You're going to see the Texans. They bounce back with Alfred, my boy Blue, rushing for a 1-yard touchdown.
I'm not taking the bait this time.
14-10. All right, once again, we got the Colts at the Titans right here. You can see Andrew Luck with this pass right here to Reggie Wayne. Reggie Wayne goes 80 yards for the touchdown. But with that pass, he passes Peyton Manning for all-time the record for one season out there with yards in Indianapolis. Well, also, became the 8th player in NFL history to throw 40 touchdown passes in one season. Wow.
Buffalo's lost 13 straight games in New England, but right now, Kyle Orton is going to find Robert Woods right here, 6 yards out. They lead New England 17-6.
And it's tough.
Third quarter.
You want to talk about finishing strong, guys? How about the Dallas Cowboys? They have scored on 5 of their 6 possessions in the first half. Tony Romo, 2 touchdown passes. This is number 33. That's number 16 for Dez Bryant in terms of receptions. That's an all-time Cowboy record. They are all over the Redskins, 27-10.
Coach and Bart, these scores are important because
players and coaches are playing for next year, playing for the future, and finishing strong.
Tampa's playing themselves right out of that first draft.
Yeah, they better go ahead and tank a little bit.
But it also meant something to you because what, Bart?
Well, this is exactly how I got my start in this league, coming in, playing some of these garbage time.
All right, boom, boom. Let's take a look at the win or go home scenario, huh?
Yeah.
We'll get to that as well, too. Hey, a reminder, coming up at 4:25 Eastern, many will see Carolina and Atlanta square off in a win-and-in scenario. Cam Newton leads the Panthers against Matt Ryan and Tony's old Falcons for the NFC South title and a postseason berth. Others will get the Broncos looking to secure a first-round bye, taking on the Raiders.
Well, there you go. Dallas Cowboys look like they're going to be solidified in the 3rd seed right there. They still have a chance at the 1 seed, but, you know, a lot of things have got to happen here. Green Bay and Detroit will decide the number 2 seed, as you can see later on today in Lambeau.
Absolutely, and the winner between the Carolina-Atlanta game wins the division. The other one gets a high draft pick. Talk about 2 extremes.
And for the AFC, it's about that 6th spot right there. San Diego is losing right now in Kansas City. Baltimore, as Boomer said, uninspired, Tony, opening up for your team, Houston.
Yeah, and that's opening the door for those Houston Texans. The keys are turning coming into the day. Had to have these 2 teams lose. Right now, they're knocking on that playoff door if those teams go out there and can't get the job done.
When you look at the Kansas City Chiefs in the first half, I mean, they have been all over Phillip Rivers. They have 3 sacks in the first half. You're going to see right the inside linebacker getting this sack. And then Justin Houston has 2 sacks on the day. 1 here. He ties Derek Thomas's record for 20 sacks for a Kansas City record. And again, it's been the Kansas City defense all over Phillip Rivers.
And how about Chase Daniel? Nice little game here for him. 13 of 17, 117 yards. Key stat, no interceptions. And a good thing about this playoff race in the AFC, guys, something we haven't really talked about. Denver has got to win versus Oakland a little bit later on today, because if they lose, that would open the door for the Cincinnati Bengals to potentially get to the number 2 seed and a bye.
And you say San Diego's a second-half team, but they better show me a lot more than they showed that first half.
You said the same thing last week, Coach.
Yeah.
Look what happens.
We'll see. Take the bait. Good football.
All right, don't worry.
CBS Sports presents the Verizon Halftime Report. Download NFL Mobile exclusively from Verizon. Celebrate America's greatest artists when Bruno Mars, Bruce Springsteen, and Lady Gaga perform. Stephen Colbert hosts the Kennedy Center Honors, CBS this Tuesday.
Watch your favorite CBS show the day after it airs on your computer, tablet, or smartphone with CBS All Access. Go to cbs.com/all access to start your free trial.
Get the Verizon Halftime Report live online every Sunday, only from Verizon. Visit cbssports.com/Verizon.
Okay. Sorry. Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Thousands of people have shared their stories at TogetherWeMakeFootball.com.
Football was always there.
It's the best way to get a 3-hour hug.
It's way more than a game for me.
Now, 6 finalists have a chance to win the trip of a lifetime to Super Bowl 49. It's up to you to choose 2 winners. Watch their stories and vote for your favorite at TogetherWeMakeFootball.com.
Sunday plans can always include football. Stream live local Sunday NFL games on NFL Mobile, exclusively from Verizon.